YouTube. What up, YouTube? I'm back, man. I'm back. Just had to do a little grinding on Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. And I wanted to find a couple problems, see what the meta was, even though everybody know what the meta is now, the fire builds, of course. There's some gameplay of me using it. Um, I just wanted to grind, get at least 100 hours before I even speak about it, unless there was like some big thing with the game. But the big stuff is already being addressed as we speak. If you don't know, you should definitely subscribe for more news and updates and all that good stuff. Or or/and go to the Discord, and then you'll find some good tips and updates from them, and more people to play with. Um, so there's this thing where after I want to say 55, the scaling gets so high to where it's no point to even trying to use anything else besides the fire build. And the fire build is kind of broken because it's percentage based damage. And these enemies, bro, they scale crazy. But I just wanted to put it out there. They are fixing the builds. They are fixing a lot of things. I don't have the source as of right now because I'm just putting this video out just to let y'all know I'm still here and I'm making these content. I'm making this content. I'm just grinding. I've been all on the game. This is practically the only game I've been playing. I got about I want to say like 100 hours on it, you know. But this game is fun, okay? I'm giving y'all my thoughts on here. All right, so this is as the game currently is. There's no updates for the fire mills. There's no nothing, okay? So this game to me is really fun. I already knew that going in because I already played it, of course. Now this game gets a lot of hate. Like it gets so much hate that I don't understand what's going on. But then I don't know. I don't know how people like really, figure out what game to hate on, what game to not hate on, and blah blah blah. Me, I'm just if I have fun with the game, I'm gonna play the game. But so this game is fun, but it definitely have some problems, and I'm gonna bring up the problems that people haven't been talking about. And my good friend just texted me today. He was talking about some of the problems, and we definitely agreed on this. Now, the problem I'm gonna bring up that I haven't seen people talk about is the snipers. Okay. Now, lower tiers during the campaign, they can miss. It seems like they can miss. You move out the way and all that stuff. But, but if you sit there and go to like mastery 60, right, or higher, or just somewhere around that range, it seems like these people don't miss. They can track you from anywhere. It's just crazy. They hit you, and it's like you can't do anything. But you do have a workaround for when you get electrocuted. You use the if you get the electrified resistance, you get your stuff back quicker. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know about that, but the only resistance you want is DR, which is damage reduction, and electrified resistant or electricity or something. I think I can't remember it off the top of my head, but get that and it's going to happen on the long run. All right, so the snipers will shock you and you lose your traversal, but it's kind of like crazy because it's like I'm so worried about the brutes and everything that's on the floor. I don't be having time to sit there and go around and do what is it? Worry about the snipers. And then some of them are the flash ones and they be teleporting and all of that. I think the flash ones. I don't know if they're flash ones, but I know there's like Batman ones, I want to say. I know there's Batman ones, but like I know that one for sure. Um, but I'm not sure if that's getting fixed, but I do know that needs to get worked out. Like maybe make them. I'm not saying don't let them electrify you, but let them miss because I'm moving all over the place and they still tracking me, and like it pisses me off. It could be a skill issue, so I'm not really worried about that. But I probably just got to get better and get my weight up. But the one I am really worried about that pisses me off more than anything is the boom modifier. The only reason it pisses me off is I don't think it should be removed from the game, right? It seems like not every enemy like explodes when you kill them. To me, it seems like it's only the brutes or like when you do a suicide strike. But for me, it definitely seems like it's definitely with the brutes. Like once you kill them, they're gonna explode. Now, here's my two things to fix it. One, I don't know if some people can see, but like when they're about to do the explosion thing where you're not when they're not about to die, the explosion, you're gonna see on the floor it's gonna be like a little purple thing getting darker and darker and darker, right? And they're gonna explode and boom. It's not I don't think that has nothing to do with the modifier. I think it's just the enemy. But I feel like that range need to be toned down because it seems like they can hit you from anywhere. I don't know the range or nothing, but I be all so far. It seems like I could be on the other side of the map and I'll still get hit by that explosion. Now, I feel like that needs to be turned down, but for the boom modifier, like as soon as you kill them, they explode. So let's say you're using your suicide strike. So, let's say you have a build where you get your shield back, or you just want to do it because your suicide strike is stronger, right? You try to do it, you kill them, and then instantly when you kill them, you lose all your shield. So like I really don't even use my suicide strike to kill. I just try to use it to cancel the brutes out of the animation because it seems like there's no point to try to use it to kill things because you're just gonna lose your shield if you do that. So here's what I think. I don't know if you guys played Ghost of Tsushima, but in Ghost of Tsushima, I don't have any gameplay of anything, so don't be trying to expect it. But in Ghost of Tsushima, when you kill an enemy, they have a little delay to where you can get away from, get away. But in Suicide Squad, they don't. I feel like there's need to be some type of delay so you can get away, especially when you're doing your suicide strike, because it makes no sense that you don't have any time to get out the way, and at least let you know like how big is the radius, because I don't know how big the radius is, and I'm really trying to figure out what's going on with the radius. Um, I don't really, like I said, I don't know because I try to kill them with the fire. As of right now, after they said an update is coming, I've been trying to theory craft some of my own builds just so I can try to get my own builds. Kind of go in and see what I like. That's why I haven't really put out a build video because there's really no point. Everybody's just going to use the fire build video. But I'm working with Craze with I'm trying to do like a traversal build with Boomer, and I might have something, and then traversal build might work with Deadshot. Those are the two people I'm theory crafting for right now because they're the really only two characters I really use. Um, but more builds are going to be coming soon and all of that. Once the fire and all that stuff get updated, new leaderboards, and I start to feel like I can, hey, this is pretty good going up there, then I'll be like, okay, this is something. But as of right now, I don't feel comfortable giving y'all another build because how the scaling is and all that other stuff. My thing is the build diversity isn't super crazy yet, only because of the fire build. I know they're addressing it, but I feel like I wouldn't feel right if I didn't say it because, like, as of right now, if you want to go up there, you want to do the fire. But as of right now, I'm sitting there just trying to theory craft and see what can I do and all of that by keeping my damage up there, what stacks, what doesn't. Um, but that's just something that's really been bothering me is after a certain point, there's no point to using anything else. Before that, you start seeing a lot of builds. I have one friend that I really play this game with. He's sitting there trying new builds out. He doesn't really. This guy will not use a fire build for nothing. Like I'm gonna try to get some gameplay of me trying to get him to use it, but he will not use it for nothing. And then he'll use everything else besides that. But he plays the game a lot, and he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I would say that. Like we really just walk through everything. Um, but like the gameplay to me, it's fun. It's engaging. Now I'm not gonna say oh the in game sucks because I think the game's pretty good. It's just we need more. But the game hasn't even been out that long for me to say that because a lot of people probably isn't that high. Some people are, some people aren't. It just depends on what type of gamer you are. Me, I could be max, but I typically like to go do other things. I like to help my friends out and all that other stuff. I'm not really like once I seen that you don't really get any better gear with once you go higher, it made me not even want to push it. I feel like here's the thing. As you go after a certain tier, like I would say after 50, they should start bringing like hero weapons. Like Lejeune said it on Twitter. I swear this guy like read my mind, bruh. Look, he said there would be cool if you could get like a Green Lantern weapon and it summons like submachine guns. I swear, as I was reading it, I felt like I typed this out because it was like, heck did you do that? Because I was thinking about, hey, they should bring hero weapons and like a Green Lantern could summon stuff on a like some machine guns after like so much amount of damage or crits or however, it'd be cool just to spice things up a little bit and like, you know, maybe you get a flash weapon and it summons like a lightning strike or just something like not like a strike like like flash through the little ball thing. It'd be cool if like you crit or something or there's a chance that it is summon a strike to you. Like I think that'd be cool. Like bring Superman one and have something from like the boss fights and have the bosses drop their own gear. You know, I feel like if the bosses drop their own gear, they would give me a reason to go back and fight these people, and I could really see what's the strongest, like single targeted and all of that. If they could bring that type of stuff, mind you, it's only season one, and the game been out for what like a week or two, so we can't really expect too much of it for right now. But we'll see what we got. Um, see what we get in season one. So I just hope we have some more special weapons because the notorious weapons, I mean, they're good. I managed to get like a 16 mil hit with the shotgun. Um, I'm not sure if that's good or not, but I just started experimenting with that, trying to see what I can do with that. Um, but like if you know how to use that shotgun right, it could go crazy. But I feel like they have so much opportunity for the notorious weapons and all of that. Like, please bring more. Please, like, get real creative with it, cause y'all got something going. Y'all got a lot of stuff. They got where you could choose your own perks and all that. I love this stuff because now I can make my own builds and all that stuff. I kind of just the way I knew about the meta was I was looking at the leaderboards. I was like, how are you guys already at 200? What are you guys using it? And everybody's using a fire build. And then my friend ended up using a fire build and said it's like, first he didn't build it right. And then once he built it right, he was like, oh, this fire build is kind of like crazy. And then I started using it and then, all that good stuff. I just hope that the diversity spices it up a little bit. And then there's more creativity with the weapons. The snipers need to be toned down. The boom modifier, I don't think it needs to go. I just think there's need to be a little delay and let us know how big the radius is because I don't really know how big the radius is. Those are my things that people haven't said about the game. Everything else, I kind of agree with the critiques and all of that. Well, from what I've seen, I haven't seen everybody's stuff, but from what I've seen on like Reddit and all that other stuff. But you know, I think this game could be something. I just I'm very scared about how the future is. Apparently, the Miller, we're at least getting a season up to season five, and I'm hoping the game does a lot better by that time when we get more people, so I can at least get like 2 years of content. I know we're getting at least one, and I think we're getting the beginning of season two, but I'm hoping for 2 years of good content, and that'd be a win in my book. Okay, that'd be a win. Um, like I said, I didn't want to touch on the things that everybody else was saying and the stuff that they really were going to address anyway because in the future they're going to address it. I'm hoping for a patch this week or next week. Um, but that's all I got to say. If y'all been playing the game, what do y'all think about the game? How y'all been doing? What's the highest mastery y'all got up to? Who's your favorite character? Of course, Boomer's my favorite character. Like he's really pretty much been the only character I've been using. But I didn't want to make a video until I platinum the game. I platinum the game. I got everything, so I feel like I can give a fair review. I put about $100, but this is the first game that I platinum on PC, and I'm very proud of myself about that. But hey, yeah, let me know about all those questions I just asked. But I'm about to be out of here soon. Well, I'm about to be out of here now, actually, right? But if you missed it, if you'd like to hear and enjoy the video, why not like, comment, and subscribe, please? And if you're still here, why not watch my latest video? You know, just keep up to date. I might have something else you might like. I'm really out here this time. Peace.